I had a conversation with my friend last week, and she was telling like she was very busy in her day-to-day activities. She was working, she was also taking care of her kids, and her life was little jam-packed, which is normal for anybody whom you see at this present life. So it doesn't seems to be different. But what she was saying was, I am doing in my best of my health, and I don't have time. I'm interested to learn something new, but I don't have time at the moment. So, what do you say, Ramesh? So, I thought I can make a video for that. Maybe this could be a helpful start for this, so that they can make a call. What is to identify what is the best time to learn Guasa? I initially had a lot of dental problems when I was a kid. I had to um, have some root canal, or I had to put some cement on some of the cavities, and I could not eat for 3 or 4 days. I had fever because of all these things. So having all these learnings, I tell my kid, Kana, why not you go ahead and have brush your teeth before you go to bed? But this is a common resistance I see from my kids saying that no, I'm doing good. I don't see a need to brush my teeth before I go to bed. But practically, I've seen it a challenge. I've not been doing exactly the same thing like what he has been doing now. And in a matter of 10 years, 15 years, since I don't brush my teeth in the night before I go to bed, I've developed a cavity, and it had created a lot of problems for me. Some of them was totally reversible, where I could not go and fill it back naturally. I had to use an artificial cement to fill that, but the problems could be any extent. It could be a root canal, you have to remove the teeth. So it could be any problem. So the best thing is to learn something new in terms of health, in terms of wealth management, whenever you have some time, immediately. In my opinion, you will have to learn it whenever you get a chance. You have to keep open minded, because some of the health problems are not reversible that easily. It's all reversible psychologically. Yes, it's possible to go back to its original state, but there are certain challenges that you have to do a lot of sacrifices. You have to change your lifestyle. But rather, if you just make a small, gentle turn at this point of time, whenever you have time, you have a little bit of bandwidth, make sure that you spend at least half an hour or 1 hour every week, and maybe in a course of time, maybe in a year's time, you can be a master. So since few of the items are not reversible, it's always best to learn something new in terms of health management, and this way you can keep your entire family happy. And I will also need to state another recent example where one of my colleague who was working along with me was having BP issues. He is actually a hard worker. He had a lot of BP issues, and then he did not notice that he wanted to focus much on his career. He was switching jobs. He wanted to make a lot of money. Quite natural for anybody in this age. There is no complaint on that front, because everybody wants to have a better living style, so they need to adapt to new challenges, want to go to next level. So that is quite normal. But what happened was we were having a discussions with him on Tuesday, and maybe Thursday we had a meeting. We just wanted to discuss on few things. And then we started calling him. What happened about um, our project activities? And then when we called him, his wife was picking the call, and then she said that he died. It was very surprising, because I just spoke to that guy. He was quite normal, healthy. He didn't have obesity. He was not having any um, problems which we can easily identify. He was very healthy person, having a sports look, normal human being who goes for walking, who occasionally go do some exercise. But there is nothing strange that we can identify. Psychologically, he was very fit. But all of a sudden, when we heard from his wife that he died that morning on Thursday, it was totally shocking. It was maximum around less than 35. So we could not believe that he had a cardiac arrest. But a simple protocol in Guasa where you do Guasa on HT2, HT3 area, try to eliminate the congestion. Maybe in a week's time, it could have pacified the problems if this could have been noticed little earlier. So that was very shocking for me. He was a sweet guy, but I could not digest that for the next 1 or 2 weeks. So that is where I wanted to tell everybody that the interest to learn Guasa is the only matter, leaving all the excuses. So whenever you get time, please give yourself some time, maybe half an hour or 45 minutes. It's not only this Guasa, it's like you can spend some time, learn acupuncture, touch therapy, you can learn Guasa, you can learn TNST, you can learn whatever, medicine list, Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani. There are so many options, and you can do some courses, you can try to learn, can read books, understand how life works, how you can reap the benefits of psychological aspects. So if you can spend some time, that will be enormous, enormous benefit to your career, your health, and you can also take care of your health of your family members. Not panic for small items, rush to hospital, take scans, spend your money, spend your energy in spite and instead you can spend time quality on your family and your career growth. And the best time I think for anybody to learn Guasa is now. Whenever you have time, immediately learn this. The age limits, I would say, I have students at the age of 10, I have students at the age of 83. This lady had bradycardia and then she learned Guasa protocols very closely related to that problems. And then for the past 5 years, she has not gone to a hospital. So there is no age bar. All you need to see is if you can understand these videos on the basic Guasa, they're all posted free on the YouTube. So if you believe that you can understand that, you can also go double click and go into the details, understand how this can substantially help your family members. If you are having light problems or no problems, then this is the right time you can go learn Guasa basics. But if you believe that you have some problems which you want to overcome, first go understand the basic Guasa. And then there are some paid contents. You can also go into that, understand how things work, what are the advanced level of protocol that you can use for yourself to help yourself come out naturally. There is no commitment in terms of time. Will I get natural in the next 1 week, 2 days? So it depends on your problems. Every use case changes. Every health problem has a different time to heal back to its original state. So first, try to understand, and we strongly believe from our team that whichever is something basic for anybody to learn, we ensure that we put that under the basic courses where you can learn, understand, try to get a Guasa board. It costs around 100 and 1,300 or 1,400, depends on the market prices, but mostly it is around that rate. You can buy that. If you think it is cheaper outside, please feel free to go buy it in the market and then try doing. If you want, you can send a request to this group and then we'll be able to get you one. And try learning Guasa. It's the most simplest of all aspects which I've come across. We have gone through acupuncture, acupressure, touch therapies. So considering all these non-medication treatments, Guasa sounds to be very easy for the layman to understand. So try for yourself when there is not much of a problem or you're in the very initial stage. Try to learn before the things become complicated or irreversible in some instances. And I would recommend to spend some time, quality time for maybe half an hour every week. So you will be a master in a year's time. And let me give you one scenario. I'm not going to give you the answer, but think for yourself. Assume that you are raising a very big hospital for 500 crores. You have got some investors where so many is going to invest you on your hospital. You have got money from all these people and you're raising a big hospital. Do you think that you can give free videos, help everybody to have a healthy living, right? Will you be able to do that? Just think that angle. So try to avoid bigger expenses before you complicate the problem. So whenever you have time, if you are doing the best of your health, always ensure that you spend some quality time to understand the health improvement protocols. Guasa could be one of them. There could be countless other protocols. You can learn yoga, you can learn swimming, you can do something new learning which can help your entire family. Okay. So this being said, I think I would have given my opinion. So the best time is now. You can learn something which will be helpful for your family and your friends around you. Thank you. Bye bye. We'll meet in another video shortly. Bye bye.